Welcome back to the stream, guys. Thanks so much for joining me here. So it's a Friday afternoon here in the UK. The weather is not as hot as it has been, but it's still a little bit muggy here. I decided that I feel like playing a bit of Hogwarts Legacy, and what a better way to spend a Friday afternoon than to be here on the stream live with you guys playing that game exactly. So I'm just going to get set up here. We're currently just chilling in the Ravenclaw common room at the moment. So bear with me while I just get my camera fixed here. Okay. I just need to get my tablet up and running here. Won't be a second. I should have done this before the stream, but it is what it is. Let me just rotate my camera that way a little bit. Okay. Let me just pull this up. Just in case I need to monitor the chat here and if I need to send any messages through the chat to you guys, I've got it up on here. Okay, looks good to me. So yeah, we're just gonna be chilling out here. We're gonna play Hogwarts Legacy for a bit, maybe do a few missions, maybe just hang out in the common room, maybe explore Hogwarts. Who knows? But we're gonna get into some just see what we can get into. Nothing too crazy. Just a bit of hanging out here. If I can bear with me 1 second. There we go. I should be able to actually control the game now. Okay. So yeah, just kind of exploring the common room here, the beautiful Ravenclaw common room. Man, I love this place so much. I could literally spend all day just chilling out here. We've got Hannah Swan. Ryan, I hope you've had a good day. I've had a pretty good day. Not too bad. Thank you very much. Just been sat here researching topics for the channel. So we've got some topics to talk about over the next few days. Been looking online. There's quite a few interesting stories kicking about online. So there's going to be some interesting topics coming to the channel in the next few days, that's for sure. I've also got some mods that I might use today on today's stream in this game as well. I've got like a free camera where we can fly around with a free camera, which is quite fun. So let me just see if I can bring this up 1 second. So if I hit this, UE tools underscroll hide widgets, this should get rid of the UI. Oh, I may have typed it in wrong. Bear with me 1 second. UE... I think it's UE tools underscroll hide widgets? I might be spelling it wrong. I'll have to look it up in a minute. But I've got a couple of mods installed. So basically, I've got a mod to get rid of the UI system to make the game a lot more engaging and naturalistic, and I've also got a free camera. So instead of us being a player, we can actually like freely kind of float around the environment, which is kind of fun. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to. I'm just closing my blinds behind me because the sun is coming in through the window and it's like reflecting off my monitor, and I can't really see what I'm looking at. Okay, let me just check everything is looking good. Everything looks good here. Hannah says, good to hear. Looking forward to what you found. Yeah, we've got Emma here as well. Emma says hello. Nice to see you, Emma. Thanks so much for joining here, guys. It's great to have you on the stream. So, I'm going to have to look this up. Bear with me 1 second. Hogwarts Legacy. UE tools. I'm just looking up something. Just bear with me 1 second. UE tools. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, I remember now. Okay, yeah, so if you look at this, right? So if we bring up this, we bring up the control panel. You can see at the bottom of the screen, there's that black bar. And basically what that does is it's like a command and control panel. You can bring it up and you can type in different commands, and it allows you to kind of hack the game in certain ways. So if we type in UE tools _ toggle widgets, and then we hit enter, it gets rid of everything. It gets rid of the entire heads-up display, and now it looks a lot more immersive. Okay, and now we can just chill out. Who is that talking? The field guide is your most handy, trusted thing you can have. What missions are we actually on here? Do you know what? I don't actually know. Okay, quests. Okay, let's go along. Let's see what we're on. Locket's secret. I need to tell Professor Fig about the troll attack at Hogsmeade. I'd like to find out if he's learned anything about the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay, let's go and find Professor Figgy Pudding. Okay. So, he's over there in the astronomy wing. Okay, let's go over to this flu powder and let's travel to there. Okay. Okay, I do need to go on to... Bear with me 1 second. I've just got to configure my live stream. I won't be a second. There's a couple of settings I forgot to turn on. I love the music on this game. It's so, I love how casual it is. Okay, that should be good. I've got that on. I've got everything else turned on. Let's go to... Okay, yeah, we should be good. Okay, we are ready to get into our next mission. Can I help you? Absolutely not. I'm too busy doing my own mission. Sorry, mate. Okay. Okay, it looks like we want to go in here. Professor Figgy Pudding. Oh, what's this? Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that he will need an escort and mentor to help them, I cannot even say that word, acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned you the task. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigelius Black, Headmaster. Okay. There he is. See, this is the thing that I was talking about, right? In Hogwarts Legacy 2, right? You can... Your character in this game can just... To pass the time, you just sleep on the floor. In the second game, they need to make it more realistic. You should have to find, like, a sofa or a bed or something to sleep on in order for the time to pass. It makes so much more sense. And I hope they do that in the next game. I love the look of this. I love this office, man. It's really chill. Let's have a look at... Got these just massive piles of books. Yeah, just such a cool vibe in here. It really is.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket. Sir, about the goblin.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Okay.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book.
How dangerous could the library be?
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Lumos. Let's take a look around the classroom here. I love just exploring parts of the castle that I haven't really paid much attention to. Can we read anything on these boards? I don't think we can. Okay, let's crack on with the mission here. Okay, report to Professor Hecat. Let's make sure we're going the right way. It looks like we're going the right way. Report to Professor Hecat. Oh, my game's lagging a little bit. It does that in some parts of the castle. Where there's like more assets on screen, my computer begins to struggle with it sometimes. No thanks. Too busy. Help yourself.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell,
Incendio.
handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Incendio.
Once you've finished.
I want to learn Fiend Fire. That's the spell I want to learn. That's my favorite spell. I think in the entire canon of Harry Potter, Fiend Fire is my favorite spell. Even though it's probably one of the craziest at the same time, because it's literally unleashing a gigantic fiery dragon that no one can control. Like, it could literally just kill the person who does it. But Fiend Fire is mad, and I love it. Could you imagine in real life? Like, this is what I mean, right? So, the Wizarding World in a real world situation, a bunch of 10, 11-year-olds running around with magic. Could you even imagine how deadly and how, like, they would end up killing each other, literally. It'd be so crazy.
Seeing crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
What? Emma Malfoy says, I didn't expect that from you. What's that? The fact that I liked Fiend Fire. I've tried creating a picture. I've tried creating an Instagram picture the other day. I stood in my garden and I took a picture of myself with a wand and I tried to make a Fiend Fire type image that I was going to put up on the community tab, but I couldn't get it to work properly. It was looking a bit weird. Like I made the dragon, but the dragon wasn't the right size and it didn't look right, so I didn't post up the image. Okay, let's keep making our way across the bridge here. I'm just going to go into my options 1 second. I'm going to see if I can change some of the graphical settings, because it seems a bit, to me, on my end at least, it seems a bit laggy, and it's going to annoy me. Let me just go... I am playing on a laptop, so do bear in mind, I don't have the best system for this game. Let me just go... I'm going to see what it looks like on low. If it looks garbage, I'm going to turn it back up. But if it helps to run the performance a bit better, then I don't really care. Okay, the performance should be a bit better. As long as it doesn't make the game look complete garbage. Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it's probably best to avoid the particular toilet, as it's alleged one of Peeves' favourite pranking spots. That's the one thing I cannot wait to see in the upcoming series. And, yeah, I can't wait to see Peeves in the upcoming series. It's going to be insane. He's one of my... I think he's one of my most anticipated things to see that wasn't in the movies. Seeing Peeves. There he is! There's Peeves!
As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the leak.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous cub, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms.
Peeves.
So to my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee! Okay with this.
I think he just made that kid late for class. Okay, let's make our way around here. Enjoy the beautiful view. Clock.
Lucan's just over there.
Okay, clock tower discovered.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I did take him down a peg.
I see you have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, I just go back to this real world scenario, right? I know I kind of alluded to this about 10 minutes ago, but in the real world, right, you imagine in a normal school, right, full of like young kids, they're like 10, 11, 12 years old. You think of how dangerous they are towards each other in the playground. Like they're constantly fighting, hurting each other, doing all kinds of ridiculous things. Could you imagine giving magical powers to a bunch of like 10, 11-year-olds? Could you imagine the chaos that would ensue? Like, by the end of the year, they would all be dead because they would have killed each other with their magical spells. It's kind of mean to say, but it's kind of the way it would go.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you could duel with a partner if you like.
Cross
First
ones.
time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Absolutely. I'm going to kick your ass.
Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Let's go for it. I'm going to rip you limb from limb. Break through the yellow shields with control spells like levitation spell, Leviosa, target lock, and all that good stuff. Okay. Grass is grass, son. Victory! I quit my job as a teacher because I got tired of troubled teenagers. Imagine being in a magic school.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Emma says, I quit my job as a teacher. I couldn't even imagine being a teacher in this day and age. Kids are absolutely just off the rails in this day and age. And like you say, imagine being at a magic school. Kids would constantly be doing like prank spells on the teachers all the time. It would just be insane. Like, I don't even know. Like, the Ministry of Magic would have to be like crazy over the top to govern kids with magical powers in the real world. I'm not even sure how that would work. Okay, let's speak. May I use the training dummy? Is the next round of Cross Wands all set?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Cross Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I really need to use the use my I've got like a really cool diary inside my trunk here that I haven't used yet. I need to use it. Put some notes in it. Ready for another round? Let's go.
Ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Are you dueling with a partner? Hell no. I'm a lone wolf, Matt. I don't need no partner.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
We go and smash these fools. We don't need no partner.
Apologies in advance.
Let's go for it. Your ass is mine, fool. Let's go. Leviosa. Like lambs to the slaughter. Oh, wrong target. No, wrong target. Smash him with a crate. That one's down. Easy. Oh, I need to get my spell back. I keep targeting the wrong people. Stupefy. Victory!
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed! The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Where are we? Emma says, yeah, I had positive experiences too, but not all schools and kids are the same. In the end, I decided to pursue another profession. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, if it's to the point where it's not enjoyable anymore, I completely get that. I don't think I could deal with young kids. Like, I don't think I could be a school teacher. I think I would probably lose the plot on day one. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to, I don't think that would be my kind of profession, to be honest. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucian Battleby. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
I said Lucian. Lucan is his name.
I can give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Let's go.
That would be wonderful.
We'll build the spell master.
Before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Who made this kid the boss? Okay. Accio. Levioso. Oh, I'm supposed to follow that thing at the top. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I see. I'm half asleep. I'm not paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. Then we hit, and hit. Okay.
Nicely done.
Leviosa. Success.
Excellent form.
Okay. Ugh, smashed it.
So that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
Looked
It's
good.
better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Let's go. Quest complete. Do we have... I don't think I do have a broom yet. No, I don't think I do. Professor Hecat. Or Hecat, I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, let's go back over to here. Let's go back to the Charms classroom. I think you need to be very creative to be a teacher as well as patient. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they're very underpaid as well. I mean, teachers don't get paid, you know, the amount that they should as well for the job that they do. You know, they have to mark a lot of work when, you know, a lot of student work at home and all this kind of stuff. And they don't get paid as well as they should. So, mad respect to anyone who can, do that job. Revelio. Oh, look, it's a putty cat. Okay. Let me check my quest quickly. Okay, find Fig's book. Professor Hecat's assignment. Okay, let's track this quest here. Then we actually know where we're going. Do 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 do. Okay, let's keep going downstairs. Oh, that is... I love that. That is such a creepy image. Three-headed dog. Wouldn't want to run into that thing, that's for sure. Hannah Swan says, I think society would collapse if no one was educated. Well, to be honest, walk around the streets in this day and age, next to no one has any general intelligence anymore. You walk up, like on YouTube, there's this YouTuber that I follow, right, where he just walks around the streets and he asks general knowledge questions to everyday members of the public. And like, people don't know the most basic things. This guy walks around and he asks like Q&A questions for like 10-year-olds. He says like, name a country in Africa, or, you know, like, name 2 continents. Like someone, like he's in London and he says to someone in the street, he says, okay, we're in the UK. He says, which continent are we in? And then people were like, I thought a continent was the UK. Like, people don't know what continents are. They don't know the names of the oceans. Like, it's just crazy. Like, general knowledge. People don't even have general knowledge in this day and age. And it's kind of frightening to an aspect. Like, the most basic of knowledge. I'm not saying I'm the most intelligent person, because I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, it's really frightening how stupid some people are. But, yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of funny. Wait, I completely lost track of where I was going. Oh, this way. Okay, let's go back. Let's learn Incendio. My favorite spell in this game, I think.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
With your robes aflame?
Focus on the proper wand movement.
Get ready, guys. Get your wands out. It's time to learn Incendio. Try not to burn yourselves. Here we go. Whoa! I was like moving my hand and I was like trying to press the buttons on my joypad at the same time. Incendio. Let's go. You've learned enough spells. You'll need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, swap it in the thing here. Okay. Let's get that.
I've set up a few targets for you.
Seeing as I've learned Incendio, let's try and see if it works. Boom! Ah, I can't set the teacher on fire, unfortunately. It set the teacher on fire. Okay, Incendio, a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames in a short range. Indeed it does. Boom! Try not to incinerate yourself. Oh, God. Yeah, in the real world, they don't even like giving lighters to kids. You know, like a lighter that you use or a box of matches. Could you imagine, right, giving a 10-year-old a box of matches, right? Think of how dangerous it would be to give a 10-year-old a box of matches or a lighter. Think of all the things they could do. They could burn themselves. They could set themselves on fire. They could set the house on fire, their clothing on fire. They could do untold damage, right, with just a lighter or a box of matches. And we're talking about a bunch of 10-year-olds who have the magical ability to do incendiary on each other. Imagine a bunch of kids were being bullied and the bullies were using Incendio to set people on fire. This is a bunch of 10-year-olds we're talking about. Think of how dangerous that would be. Okay, but yeah, I know I keep harping on about the real world, you know, comparisons, but it just makes me think about the actual logic of what this would be like in real life, and it would be shocking. It would be really scary. By the way, we've got Kimmy in the chat as well. Nice to see you, Kimmy. Thank you for joining us. I've completely lost track of where I'm going. Okay, follow the yellow brick road, as they say. Okay, let's go upstairs. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. Figgy pudding. We're going to Figgy pudding. Where's that Figgy pudding? Explains the Marauders. When we were kids, my brother almost burned our house. Luckily, my mother arrived. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it's just insane. What I'm always wondering about as well, every time I play Hogwarts Legacy now, right? Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to have narrative ties to the upcoming HBO series. But the thing that I'm wondering about, right, is the castle in Hogwarts Legacy 2 going to be the same as it is in this game? Because if Hogwarts Castle is completely different in Hogwarts Legacy 2, how are they going to justify the continuity difference of the Hogwarts Castle being different in this game to being different in the next game? Surely it would be the same castle, it'd be the same design, the same layout. But if it's not, how do they explain the difference in continuity from the first to the second game? I'm not sure how they get around that. And that's something that I'd be interested. I don't know how they would explain that. Do you guys get what I'm saying? If the castle is completely different in the second game, why is it different? How is it different? What's the continuity? How does that work? I don't know. It depends if the developers are willing to use the character and time period again. Yeah, but even if the time period is not the same, because even if we fast forward 50 years, 100 years, or whatever, the castle would still be the same in terms of its layout, in the way that it looks from the outside, surely? Like, it would be roughly looking the same. So if it's completely different, like everything is different in the second game, would they just explain it by it's been redesigned? I mean, I don't really know. I'm curious to find out how that works. Just something I thought about recently. I think it's going to be a slight alteration to the castle, but I think it will mostly look the same.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Trying to get my camera position right here. That looks okay. Okay, talk to Sebastian. Oh, not Sebastian. Not Sebastian. Okay, I guess if we have to talk to him.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Will he really? Sebastian. Oh, my game doesn't like this section of Hogwarts. It's lagging like nobody's business. There's Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
Portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I bet follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section. You can't be serious. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Whatever it is.
You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay, we're going to the restricted section of the library. What could possibly go wrong?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Disillusionment. I can't even say the word. Disillusionment. Is that how you say it? Disillusionment?
Free. Give it a try.
Okay, wand's ready, people. Wand's ready. Let's go. Learning our next spell here. Disillusionment. I spend half my life disillusioned. Bum. Bad joke. Okay. Boom. There we go. I love the music in the background. It's so charming. Use disillusionment to why? Do you know what? Today is not my day when it comes to words. When I was making the video earlier for the channel, the one that I put out earlier about Brendan Gleeson, like I was struggling to get my words out, and now like it's happening again. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm tired or something. Okay, so we want to go to where's our disillusionment? If I can talk, my ability to talk is not good. Oh, one's. Okay. Sneak into the library. No problems. Wouldn't it be more fun, instead of using disillusionment, if we went up behind and just karate chopped them and passed them out? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. There's not a fifth year just sneaking around. Don't need to worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing to see. Wow, that was a lot easier. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Oh, 1 second. My mouse is clicking on things here.
You distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Good old Sebastian. I literally walked straight in front of her. What the hell? I was looking at something else. We got caught. We got caught, guys. We're going to get detention. Not good. I managed to get into the library, but then just got caught straight away. That would so be me in real life. Like, I would literally get caught straight away. I suck at hiding. I'm really not good at hiding. Okay, so she's good. She's right there.
Is someone there?
Ah! She's coming back this way. Nothing to see here. Just gonna sneak around, grab this key. Ah! Library key. Don't mind if I do. Let's go back this way. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Come on. Maybe I need to go a bit slower. I need to go a bit slower. I'm trying to like rush through this bit. I'm not much of a stealth sneaking around type of person. I've got no patience. Third time's the charm. Okay. At least I know where she's going to be walking to this time. Oh, got some Quidditch gloves. Take the Quidditch gloves. Okay, she's gone round that way. Let's grab the key.
The key. Here it is.
Okay, where is she? I can't even see where she is. Oh, she's right there. Okay, she's going back that way. It's our time to go. Go, 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 go.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay, let's keep making our way down here. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Whoa! Who's looking at me? Is there someone that I didn't see? Oh, there's someone over there. Okay, how do I get round there? No! Ghost to see me.
Must we at all hours of the day and night?
I didn't do that very well. I should have hit the spell on the wall to the left and she would have gone back around the other way. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I suck at these kind of stealth things. I'm really not good at these type of games. That's why, you know, games like Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, I love the Assassin's Creed games, but I'm just not good. You're meant to hit the statue. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, games where you have to sneak around. I've just never been very good. Oh, there's a chest there. $39, I'll take it.
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, there we go. Thanks for that, Kimmy. I appreciate that advice there. I'm too much of an idiot to see those kind of things sometimes.
absolutely clear. No need for us to be stopped.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Oh, there's another chest. Crimson winter coat.
Cure in the restricted section. Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help out?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blade to St. Mungo's.
Let me get my...
I can research on my own.
Can actually see what I'm looking at.
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Okay. This place is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Very creepy indeed. Ooh, peas.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Naughty, naughty, you're gonna get caughty.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian.
Stop Peeves!
For all of this.
Don't get into trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Naughty, naughty, don't get caughty.
Just a spell to repair this armor.
That is so going to be my phrase for the rest of the week. Whenever someone says something, I'm just going to say, naughty, naughty, don't get caughty. Even if it doesn't make sense, I'm just going to say it to someone and see if they know the reference. Okay, it looks like we need to do a reparo, I would assume. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Reparo. And let's flick that back to Leviosa. Another chest. Contemporary school cloak. Okay. Let me get my Lumos back out, because I can't see a damn thing. It's so dark in here. Okay, let's go this way.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Traces of ancient magic. Oh, there's a chest here. Prefect school uniform. Okay.
That's it. Lumos.
Okay, let's make our way down here. Naughty, naughty, don't get caughty. Secret Solver's Nightwear. Okay. I swear there... Was there another chest? In a minute, guys. I've got... So, earlier on when I was making a video earlier, I've got a story that I dived into, but I didn't use it in my video earlier. I might just play it on the live stream in a minute, once I finish this mission. It's about a Hogwarts... not Hogwarts, a Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone book that recently sold for a ridiculous amount of money that some guy found in his attic after 30 years. I might just play it on the stream in a minute. Like I said, I didn't involve it in my video today. I cut it out because I couldn't get it to fit properly. But I might play it on the stream in a minute. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to finish this mission quickly. Okay. Discover. Oh, shh! Oops. Oh, God! That's a fun game to play.
Lumos. Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Any chests in here? Don't think there is.
Lumos.
Whoa! Suck it! Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you want some as well, yeah? Got some for everybody. Boom!
Lumos.
Lumos. See ya. Easy money. Oh God! The bridge only lasts for about a second. You've got to be careful with that. Oh God. Oh. There's something over there. 1 second. How do we... I'm just trying to think. How do I get over to that? I don't know. Whoop.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Oh!
Nearly there. Let's keep wits about me.
Oh my God! Ah! These bridges are freaking me out right now. Like, I'm hitting that target and like one bridge is coming up and the other bridge is going down and this bridge is going... I'm like, what the hell's going on right now? I don't know. I'm just jumping and running all over the place, hoping that I get across the bridge. Ooh, Cerulean Rivet Gloves. Okay, cool. Are these knights about to come alive and get me? Yeah, I thought they were. Let's go. Who wants it? Bring it on. Smash. You can just hit them off the edge. Use Leviosa and then just hit them off the edge. Pick him up. Then just whack him off the edge like that. Ancient magic, I'll take that, thank you very much. Whoa, he hit me. Hey, we'll have none of that. Easy pickings, lads. Easy pickings. You are good at this. I think... Are you being sarcastic? I think you're being sarcastic. Trying to hurt my feelings. I'm bad at this game. I'm really bad. I'm a bad gamer in general. I've never been good at video games. I try my best. I am competitive. I play like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that, but I've never been any good at them. But I still have fun. This would be cool in the series if they do flashbacks, you know, back to previous times, and they showed this kind of stuff in the series. This would be kind of cool. Back in the days of MSN Messenger, I remember that. Coming home from school, going on MSN Messenger. There was no Facebook around. There was no Instagram. There was none of that. None of that existed. Need to grow a beard like that guy, like a long grey beard. When I get old enough to grow a long grey beard so I can look like a real wizard, that would be super cool. Have it coming down here. Can do like funny little kind of like...
You wanted to see
do
me?
like braids with it.
Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking into the restricted section again! I thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Peeves. I would love to play Peeves. If someone called me up and said, we've got, we want you to be in the Harry Potter HBO series and you can play any character you want. Well, maybe not any character I want, but they said we've got a certain selection of characters you can play. I would be like, can I play Peeves? That would have to be one of the most funnest roles you could play. To get to play Peeves. I think that would be amazing. I've got my Ravenclaw bottle here as well. I still haven't used this yet. I need to make good use of it. I think when it comes to like the winter towards the end of the year, I think this is going to be really good because I'll be able to put like hot chocolate and coffee and tea and things in it. And when I go back to the Harry Potter studio tour for the Christmas event, I'll have to take this with me. Put some hot chocolate or something, and then when I'm on the tour, I can drink hot chocolate when I'm walking around the tour. That's going to be really fun. Okay, so, where are we here? Return to Professor Fig's classroom. Okay. I'd play Luna or Tonks. Yeah, they're both good roles. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, put it in the live chat, right? If you could play any role within the Harry Potter series that isn't one of the main trio, who would you be if you had the #1 choice? So I said I would be Peeves because I think that would be fun. We've got Hannah who says she would be Luna or Tonks. Anyone else? Who would everyone else want to be? You can't be one of the main trio members though. Obviously for females out there it would only be Hermione. Dobby. How can you play Dobby? Dobby's a CGI character. You'd have to either be the voice or be the person doing the motion capture, like, you know, wear the costume and then do the motion capture. As far as I know, Dobby isn't a real character, so... I always like... Being a voice actor, right, is an incredible gig. Imagine it, right? You turn up to a recording booth, you literally stand in front of a microphone, exactly what I'm doing now, but you just read a script, you voice a character, you get paid millions of dollars for it, and then you just go home and chill out. Like, what a cool job that would be. Just to stand and record lines. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to do any physical acting in front of the camera. You're just lending your voice to a character, and you get paid ridiculous amounts of money for doing it. No wonder so many actors do voices of animated characters in movies. You get paid amazingly good money, and it doesn't require that much effort, to be honest. Okay. This entire episode, we've been like in Hogwarts pretty much this entire stream. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Okay. Oh, I was going to play... You know what, guys? I'm going to play that video that I was talking about. I'm just going to bring it up. Bear with me 1 second. The one that I was talking about, the Philosopher's Stone book. that will give me a chance to quickly go and grab a drink as well. And I'll play it for you guys. But you want to check out the details of this Harry Potter book they just recently sold. It's a record-breaking book, and it sold for ridiculous amounts. And it beat the previous record by a lot of money. And you want to see how much this Philosopher's Stone copy sold for. I'm just going to bring it up, so just bear with me 2 seconds here. Let me see if I can find it. I've got it saved on my desktop somewhere. Unless I accidentally deleted it. No, I have still got it. It's just not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so with that down, let's move on to this. Another very different topic in today's video. So, Attic Harry Potter book sells for a record £17,000. I'll say... Okay, so I'll start that video in a minute. I didn't mean to start it then, so I do apologise. I'll start it in a second. But yeah, so it's a Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone, first edition, that was left in some guy's attic for like 30-something years. And they found it and sold it, and they made a ridiculous amount of money. And it's just crazy how much they sold it for. Okay, I'm just going to play that video for you. Check this out, guys. I think you'll enjoy this. Okay, so with that down, let's move on to this. Another very different topic in today's video. So, Attic Harry Potter book sells for a record £17,000. I'll say that again. £17,000 for someone finding a Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone book in their attic. They sold it for $17,000. So it just goes to show, right? There's a lot of people around the world that probably have untold treasures lurking either in their basement, in their attic, in a spare room, that they just don't know that's there, which is crazy. So, a pristine first edition copy of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, forgotten in an attic for nearly 30 years, sold for a record-breaking £17,000. So it was left in someone's attic for 30 years. The pristine paperback, originally worth just £4.99, or £5 if you want to be pedantic, belonged to a former book reviewer, Christina McNoll, who received it in 1997 while working for a magazine in the Scottish Highlands. But the then 24-year-old never opened the novel by 60-year-old J.K. Rowling. Instead, she tucked it away in storage, where it remained untouched as the boy wizard grew into a global publishing phenomenon. The mint-condition copy was recently rediscovered by McNoll when she cleared out her loft in Edinburgh. Auction experts at Rare Book Auctions in Lichfield, Staffordshire, described it as the finest example to ever come onto the market before the sale last week, according to The Sun. The book attracted international attention before selling to a private UK buyer for £17,000. Rare Book specialist Jim Spencer and said that the hammer price smashed a previous world record for the first edition paperback, also sold by the same auction house for $12,000 last year. So it got an additional, it broke the record for a first edition paperback by £5,000. The last one was $12,000. This one sold for $17,000. He is quoted by saying, he is quoted by The Sun as saying, "This sale blew it out of the water, and to be honest, I am not surprised. Because it had been kept in storage, it was in pristine condition. It's amazing to think a first edition Harry Potter paperback are now achieving almost as much as the hardbacks were a decade ago." I sold to a private UK buyer, which is good news for the homegrown book market, because the biggest bids for Potter have traditionally always come in from the USA. The key to this auction record was the condition of the book. It was perhaps the finest example to ever come onto the market. It underlies the series' growing status as one of the world's defining literary phenomena of the modern age. And that feeds back into the story, which we already talked about the book sales seeing a spike of 156% in interest. So it goes to show that book probably sold for that amount as well, because the hype of the Harry Potter fandom is at an all-time high at the moment. With this series on the horizon at the end of the year, the fandom is growing, the hype is growing, and that probably helped to make this book worth more money as well. Because when this series comes out, this book is going to increase in price as well. As the fandom grows, as the hype continues to grow, as the new series comes out, it's going to be the biggest global phenomenon, the biggest global franchise in the world for the next 10 years on HBO Max. And this book is only going to increase in more money in sales as the as the fandom increases as well. So the fact that this sold for £17,000, when the new series comes out, this is probably going to increase in value again, up to upwards of £20,000. So it's probably a good investment. The person who bought this, it's a good investment because in years to come, it could be worth 20, 25,000. So a very, very good investment indeed. But I'd be interested to see, you know, how much that could sell for after the first couple of seasons come out. If the seasons are good. If they're bad, it could be detrimental to the value. But if they're good, and then they try to resell this book, the value could be even more. But yeah, I mean, very, very interesting as to how it ties back to that earlier story of the increase in Harry Potter book sales. So there we go, guys. That kind of brings us to the end of our news cycle today. Like I say, a lot of very, very different stories here for us to get into. Hogwarts Legacy, book sales, looking at that Quidditch robe at the beginning. So, there we go. What did you think of that story there? I mean, the fact that a first edition sold for £17,000 when the last most expensive one behind that sold for 12. So this beat the record by an additional £5,000 at auction, which is insane. Could you imagine looking through your attic or basement and coming across something worth nearly £20,000? Like, it's crazy, the untold treasures that people have, you know, just sitting around in their house without them knowing about it. It's kind of scary, to be honest. You know, you could work your entire life just to find out that you've got like a watch or a book or something worth, you know, thousands of pounds just sat in your attic.
Unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable.
Kimmy says I need 17k.
You have a visitor.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
At the moment, I'm trying to save money to get to Harry Potter World at Epic Universe. I want to get to, I want to go on the Battle of the Ministry, the ride. I want to go to, Harry Potter Land in Epic Universe, or potentially go to Japan, go to Harry Potter World in Japan. Either one of those two. I'm saving up my money so I can eventually go to one of those two parks. I've not decided which one, and obviously film the whole thing, and it's going to be amazing. But I'm hoping to do it within the next, I don't know, man. I would love to do it within the next 6 months or so, but it's not going to be cheap. But, you know, we can make magical things happen here on the channel, guys. We can.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how?
The restricted section?
Perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, but it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It looks like in the chat we got some major disrespect going on here from Alan Baxendale. You picked Ravenclaw. You should have picked Slytherin. They are better. Well, I'm here to tell you, my friend, they are not better. They are troublemakers, and we want nothing to do with them. Slytherin, they should be, you know, permanently restricted to their common room where they can't cause any more trouble.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay, just sent you an outpost requesting to meet her in the Lower Hogsfield of a hamlet. Okay. I don't want to, like, what? I want to go back to my common room. I don't want to go and meet her. Select the world map. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I do have a couple of mods I'm going to show you guys in a sec. I'm just going to go back to the Ravenclaw common room. If I can even remember where it is. Do you know what? My memory is awful. Clock tower. Ravenclaw common room. There it is.
Professor Fig?
Ugh. Slytherin are the best if you are worthy. Why would you want to be worthy of a bunch of troublemakers? Bunch of troublemakers. I keep telling people, but they don't believe me. To be fair, you remember when they released the images of the actors playing the different students, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and all that. You remember for the HBO series, the image that they put out for the actors playing the Slytherin students in the series, actually they look pretty damn good. I'm very, very interested and excited to see the Slytherin students in the upcoming series. They did look pretty good in their image they released. I have to admit, they look like a ragtag, you know, bunch of troublemakers. Okay, we are back in the common room. Okay, I'm going to try out my magical spell here. UE tools, underscroll, toggle widgets. That gets rid of the UI. You see, it got rid of the map and it got rid of everything. So we no longer have any widgets on the screen. Okay, that's step number 1. Then we go to step number 2. Toggle debug camera. And we should be able to freely fly around Hogwarts now without being attached to our character. Yeah, look, we can freely float around now. We're like a ghost. Look. How chill is this? I love the look at this common room right here. You've got this beautiful fireplace in the middle, and at the back on the wall, that big giant eagle that's on the back wall. It looks incredible. I hope the common room looks like this in the series. You know, whoever's designing the set for the common room, please make it look this good. Like, the first time I see the Ravenclaw common room in the series, I'm gonna lose my mind if it looks like this, and I hope it does look like this. I mean, we did see the Gryffindor common room in the trailer they put out, but only briefly. They showed a shot of it from above, and I think they showed a quick shot of Harry walking into the Gryffindor common room, and then they showed a quick bird's eye view of it kind of from above. You didn't really get a good look at it, but it looked like there was multiple levels, kind of like walkways, sort of above the actual ground floor of the common room. It looked pretty good in the trailer, but again, it was very quick, it was very fleeting. We didn't see a whole lot, but they did show ever so slightly. Is there a mod that lets you duel other random students? There's pretty much a mod for literally anything. There's a mod where you can type in right now, and I could spawn a bunch of enemies in the common room if I wanted to. I think there's like a mod where I could spawn a dragon into the common room if I wanted to. How crazy would that be, just to spawn a dragon inside the common room? In fact, I'm going to have a look on... I'm just going to have a look online quickly. Let me see what the latest mods are. I'm just going to move the camera just so we got a more... That's a chill view. I like that. We've kind of got the... We've got the fire, then we've got the Ravenclaw logo in the background. I like that. That's kind of chill. That's a chill background for the stream. Oh, I just moved it. Okay, so I'm looking at the latest mods here for the game, just seeing what they've got. Okay, let's go on to mods. Let's go on to trending. New. Enchanted third-person camera. The mod is a personal overhaul of the third-person camera in Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy Cinematic Realism Reshade. So you can reshade the colors to make it more cinematic. That's kind of cool. What else have we got? A Bulgarian translation. I don't think that's going to be helpful. I can't speak Bulgarian. Hogwarts Legacy in Spanish. Max B slots. English subtitles. Hogwarts Legacy VR mod. That would be interesting. Yeah, you see what I mean about Slytherins. He said Slytherins are better than Ravenclaw. Well, he didn't say Ravenclaw, but he said Slytherins are better. I should have chose that. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. One of the first things he says on the stream, how do we get Avada Kedavra quicker? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I said Slytherins should be locked in their common room and they should just be left there. they're too, they misbehave too much. Gonna do a cinematic view here. So that's my character there.
So many letters arrive every day, and none of them is ever for me.
Alfie Weeks has been experimenting with new broom models for a while now.
The Chucker Cannons are going to be unbeatable next season. You just wait and see.
Wasn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars? Even Professor Sharp might think so.
Yeah, I left my body. I'm not in my body. I'm floating around. I'm on a free camera.
I can't wait.
If you lean forward on the broom just right, you can get an incredible burst of speed.
Have you finished Hogwarts Legacy? Yes. Alan, I have indeed. We finished it on the stream a couple of weeks back. We finished the final mission. So we have completed this game. You're looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy 2? Yes, we've been talking a lot about Hogwarts Legacy 2 on the channel recently. As soon as that game comes out, I'm going to be doing an entire playthrough here on the channel. From start to finish, I'll be doing the entire playthrough. But I don't think the game is supposed to come out until after the first season of the series debuts. So the game's probably not going to be coming out until, I would say probably June, July, maybe summertime next year. If I had to guess, I don't know for sure, but the thing is, within this week, apparently this week at the Summer Games Fest, which drops on, I think it's the 5th of June, we're supposed to be getting our first look at Hogwarts Legacy 2 at the Games Fest event. That's what a lot of people are speculating. It's not been confirmed, but that takes place on the 5th, which, you know, is about just over a week's time away. So we could be sitting here with our first look at Hogwarts Legacy 2 next week or the week after, which is going to be very, very exciting. I'll be doing a full breakdown of the trailer, a full breakdown of all the details and information you guys need to know. So make sure you do stay tuned to the channel for that. Yeah, it's something we've been talking about on the channel for the longest time, about what the connective tissue actually is. Is it like a full-on crossover with different characters coming from the game to the series? Is it just a kind of a small narrative piece where like some Easter eggs are going to be seen between the game and the series? We don't really know how big that connective tissue or the characters, we don't really know. Or how, you know, is the Hogwarts castle in Hogwarts Legacy 2, is it going to look exactly the same as the series castle? Are the two castles from Hogwarts Legacy 2 and the series going to look different? Again, there's so much up in the air that we don't know. Until we get the reveal of what the castle looks like, it's a lot of speculation at this point. So we're just kind of guessing. I love listening to the conversations. You can hear the conversations going on in the common room, like earwigging people's conversations. That's what we need more of in the second game as well. More, you know, more speech and more in-depth characters that we can talk to. They should use AI with the characters so it feels like you're having a conversation with real characters. Right, guys, I'm going to be back in just a second. I'm just going to quickly pop downstairs. I'm just going to put some dinner on quickly. I'll literally be 2 minutes and I'll be straight back. Just talk amongst yourselves, have some fun. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? For the meantime, I'm just going to pull my camera down, but I'll leave this beautiful view of the Ravenclaw common room so you guys can just enjoy that as a chill background for a couple of minutes, and I'll be back. Oh, I keep knocking my mouse here. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Obviously, Hogwarts is the best
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to being lecturer Scarecrow. It's true. Never extinct grave his name was.
Sharp will be making faces behind his back. It was awful. To mention it was so many house toys.
Someone passed me nosy bars with a heart on it. They were bright red.
I'm a couple.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I was just gonna put some dinner on. I haven't eaten yet today, so. But yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna finish off the stream soon, guys. But you still play COD? Seen you wearing COD t-shirts or hoodie in a couple of videos. I haven't bought. When it comes to Call of Duty, I haven't bought this year's Call of Duty. What is it? Black Ops 7? Is it? I think. Yeah, this is the first time since Call of Duty. No. Since Call of Duty 2 back in what, 2003? Whatever it was. I've bought every single Call of Duty every single year, but Black Ops 7, this year's Call of Duty, is the first game that I did not buy. I refused to buy it because it looked like recycled garbage, and I did not want to waste my money on it. But they just revealed Modern Warfare 4, literally within the last 2 days. Modern Warfare 4, that's piqued my interest. I like Modern Warfare, the series, so I'm definitely going to be picking that up. It comes out in October of this year, so I will be checking that out. Okay. I've got Battlefield 6 on my PC as well, but I haven't really played it in ages. I need to update it and play it again. It's been a while since I've played it. Let's go and explore more of the common room here. Wow, look at this. It's so beautiful. I swear, the Ravenclaw common room absolutely has to look this good in the series. If it doesn't, I'm going to riot. I'm literally going to revolt. I'm going to go crazy. Look how stunningly beautiful this looks. Gigantic, carved eagle just coming out of the wall. It looks so good. If I was rich, I would build this in my house. Could you imagine, right? You have a mansion. You come in through the front door, right? You come in through the front door, you open up your main front doors to your mansion, and then you've just got this gigantic, like, stone mural of your house just depicted on the wall as you walk into your house. In my case, it would be the eagle. But, yeah, I mean, how stunning would that look? It would cost a lot of money for a stonemason to knock it up, though. But it looks so good. So guys, the way I started off this channel originally, it was an ASMR relaxing type of video where I was making Hogwarts Legacy videos, like relaxing free cam type videos. I might make a few more of those in the coming days and weeks. I might do an exploration of the Ravenclaw common room, like a kind of like a floating camera that floats through, and then I have relaxing music playing in the background. And I might just make that video and release it on the channel and see if anyone's interested in it. Would you guys be interested in something like that? If I made like an hour-long video of just kind of displaying the common room and then just kind of moving the camera, just doing relaxing music in the background, is that something you guys would enjoy, or do you think people would like that on the channel?
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back. It works quite well unless he asks me a question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Sydney.
Hear the students talking in the background.
What? She wouldn't make it up. She says they're wanting to put in a book of potions. Likely powerful spells for the complex.
Who am I actually hearing? Are they above me? Like, where are they?
Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it!
Oh, it's there. I'm like a CCTV camera on the wall. It feels like a CCTV camera. Look, I'm moving around like I'm just snooping on people. CCTV. Hogwarts live CCTV camera.
wish I'd brought a pet owl to school. Don't misunderstand, I adore my toad. At least somewhat. Don't suppose you want a toad?
How do owls know when?
Emma says, imagine a reality show inside Hogwarts. What, like Squid Games, the Hogwarts edition? Could you even imagine Squid Games, the Hogwarts edition? If someone is good, right? If someone is good at generating AI videos, please, someone make an AI series, Squid Games, the Hogwarts edition. I would so watch that show, even if it's AI. I don't care. I need it right now. That sounds so good. Imagine a bunch of 10-year-olds playing Squid Games, but dressed in Hogwarts robes. Oh, God. That would be so bad. That would be so bad. Holy crap. I'm just imagining what that would look like. Okay, it looks like it's officially nighttime here. It looks like everything's a bit quiet. Okay, I'm gonna try and get back to my character here, and I'm gonna try and wait until the morning. I need to remember the code to get back to my body. I'm kind of like a floating spirit, and if I don't put the right code in, the world can implode. So I have to try and remember the code. Bear with me. Okay, let's try this. Toggle camera. No, that's not right. Toggle. Alan says, when the actual trailer for Harry Potter TV series, I mean, full look at it. I'm not sure what you mean, Alan. If you can rephrase the statement, that would be good. I'm not sure what you mean. Loads of Slytherins would cheat with unforgivable curses. Yeah, no. I think, so if we did Hogwarts, if we did the Squid Games Hogwarts edition, basically, if you cheat during the Squid Games, there's a Dementor that's in a box, and basically they unleash the Dementor on you if you try and cheat. That's basically what happens. That's the rules I'm making up. Toggle debug camera. Okay. This should put us, when I put this code in, it should put us back into our body. Reanimate us. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Back to our body. And we're officially walking around. Okay. So that code did work. I'm glad it did. Piece of fruit. Okay.
Lumos.
Lumos, so we can actually see what we're doing. When is the first full trailer to the Harry Potter TV series? We've already had a trailer. Alan, have you not already seen the trailer? See, this is the one thing that really gets me in this game, right? It's like the small little interactive things that you can't do. See, look, I'm in my common room at night. You should be able, as a character, you should be able to sleep in a bed and pass the time to the next day. Why can you not do that? Like, it's a very simple element that you see in a lot of games. It's like in the Elder Scroll games, it's in the Witcher games. You should be able to sleep and be able to pass the time to the next day. I hope it's something they really implement in the next game. Like things like being able to, you know, sit at a table, sit on a chair, sleep in a bed. Just like simple things that you can do. Kevin Cobble, nice to see you, Kevin. He says, what do you think HBO Hogwarts should look like? Hogwarts Legacy Castle mixed with some movie elements. I'm curious, since the Hogwarts Express looks near identical to the movies. Yeah, I think it will look very similar. It will look similar in some part to the movies. But I do expect them to take inspiration. We haven't yet seen the outside of the Hogwarts Castle for this series. We've seen the inside because we saw the trailer. So we've seen parts of the inside. We haven't seen the full thing yet inside. But I think the outside of the castle for the series is going to take inspiration from the Hogwarts Legacy game, the outside of the castle in this game. So I think it's going to be a mix mash of kind of like some parts of the movie elements, and then mostly the design from the outside of the castle from this game as well. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just speculating. But I hope that's what they do, because the design of the castle in this game, I think, is spectacular. I think it's stunning. And if they take inspiration from that, then I think they're winning, ultimately. So I hope they do actually do that. Okay, Kimmy says, I think he means full trailer. That was a teaser. Okay, so... guys, I may not be right in saying this, but this is how a lot of people say, you know, what is the difference between a teaser and a trailer? Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to walk back down. So I'll give my take on what I think is the difference between a teaser and a trailer, because they're kind of nebulous terms. Man, it's really dark in here. Wow. This place is creepy at night. I'm going to sleep forward until the next day. Bear with me 1 second. It's too creepy at night. So yeah, basically what I've always said, a teaser is anything under 1 minute, and a trailer is anything over 1 minute. That's the way I kind of distinguish between a teaser and a trailer. So if you've got like a TV spot can be like 15 to 20 seconds. A teaser can be anywhere up to a minute, but I always say a trailer is anything over 1 minute long. So if you have a 1 minute trailer, a 1 minute and 30 trailer, it's 9 seconds long. What's 9 seconds long? Emma says true. That should be the only way to pass time. Sleep in a bed, any bed. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Although it's kind of creepy to walk into some random person's house and sleep in their bed. That's kind of weird. I'm just going by what the title of the video is. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, they call it a teaser. I completely understand they call it a teaser. That's just the way I've always looked at it. Like I said, I could be wrong, and maybe it's just the way that I look at it. People may distinguish a teaser and a trailer as two different things. They may have their own terminology and their own kind of set of criteria as to how they distinguish between the two. But for me, I've always seen it as a teaser is under 1 minute, a trailer is over 1 minute. That's the way I break it down. But you guys may see it differently. But that's kind of my take. I just wanted to give my take on what I kind of think of those things. Okay.
Rumour has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade, but I haven't found it. Probably for the best.
A secret passage leading to Hogsmeade. Don't mind me, boys. Just earwigging the conversation. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna... Before I go, is there any other topics or any other questions you guys want to bring up in the next 5 or 10 minutes before we end off the stream? If you've got a question, a comment, a theory, an idea, some feedback on the content of any videos I've been putting out, if there's anything you guys want to get off your chest in terms of asking questions, comments, feedback, anything like that, questions about future content, anything like that, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, guys, fire in your questions and I'll try to answer them if you want any questions answered here quickly before we finish off the stream. So do let me know. Okay, we have a piano. Got that beautiful piano music in the next... I can phase through the ceiling. Whoa! I phased through the ceiling! Whoa! I broke the game! I broke the game! I phased through the ceiling and my character fell through the map and I died. Yeah, sometimes these mods break the game, so it is what it is. I was in the common room. How did I die in the common room? What the heck? Like, I don't know what happened. I broke the game somehow. That's so weird. Okay, try again. I think I've broken the game. It's not letting me click anything. Yeah, I think I've broken the game. Your journey has ended in it. I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons, but it's not doing anything. It won't do anything. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay, let's switch back to this screen, I guess. Okay, guys, so I think that's going to kind of bring us to the end of Hogwarts Legacy for this evening. I think I've broke the game, so I'm going to have to restart the game. But yeah, so I think that's going to kind of finish off the game for this evening. But anyway, like I say, if you guys have got any questions, I'll be going on the stream for the next 5 minutes, firing your questions. If you've got any questions, any comments, anything like that, I'm going to be here for another 5 minutes. If you've got anything you want to ask or anything like that, I'm happy to address any questions or comments or anything. So do let me know, guys. Okay, just trying to find out what's the best place to move my camera. Alan says, read the last thing I sent. I hope the snake in the second season looks good like the clickers look good in the Last of Us TV series. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The CGI in this show is going to be unbelievable, I think. But the one thing that did raise concerns is the fact that they didn't show us any CGI in the Harry Potter trailer or teaser trailer, whichever you want to call it. They showed us Snape doing the Lumos. But apart from that, we saw no magic, no CGI. We saw nothing on the CGI front. And it kind of, they're either hiding it because it looks bad, which probably isn't the case, or they've not finished with the VFX, so they didn't show any. But yeah, I'm a little bit alarmed that they didn't show any magic, considering it's a magical show. But it is what it is. So Emma says, I like your vlogs when you film outside. Yeah, thank you so much. I want to do more of those, but it's kind of like, I would love to do more intros to videos, but kind of filming the intros outside and then just they casually kind of blend into the normal videos where we're talking about subjects on the channel, but kind of film the intro outside. So, you know, I think that would be a kind of a nice blend of being outside, but kind of doing the normal videos at the same time. They've got the technology to make the creatures and spells look good, surely. Yeah, absolutely they have. They absolutely have. And bear in mind, HBO, right? HBO Max, they are the creme de la creme of TV shows. They put out the best TV shows in the business. Like Alan was just saying, The Last of Us, look at the CGI in The Last of Us. It looked incredible. It was absolutely stunning. The production values on HBO shows are just absolutely mind-blowingly good. Look what they did with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones looked incredible. The dragons, when I go back and watch episodes of Game of Thrones, the CGI on the dragons is mind-blowingly good. It's so good. And if they have anything like that in this show, which I'm assuming they will, this show is going to look amazing as well. I cannot wait for the Triwizard Tournament. I mean, The Goblet of Fire is my favorite book and my favorite movie. So I'm looking forward to the Triwizard Tournament more than anything. I can't wait to see it, man. Like, holy crap. The Chamber of Secrets as well. I'm looking forward because the shift in tone to the second season where they're doing the Chamber of Secrets, it's going to be like a horror tone. It's almost going to feel like a Halloween season. The attacks on the students, petrification of Hermione, the basilisk. It's just going to be like, it's going to be like a Halloween season almost. Hope the CGI is good as well, and hope we see CGI in the next trailer. Yeah, I think they're going to show a lot more in the new trailer. But are they going to reveal Hogwarts? Are they going to reveal the Hogwarts castle, or are they going to wait until the series to reveal it? Because think about it, when you watch the first episode, if they reveal the Hogwarts castle, the outside, the exterior in the first episode, think of how mind-blowing that's going to be. Rather than having it revealed in a 2-minute trailer, the effect of seeing it for the first time in the actual episode rather than seeing it in the trailer is going to be so much more effective. So they might not reveal what the outside of the castle looks like. That's just a theory of mine there, but I'm not sure. I would love to know what you guys think about that. Just checking my tablet. Bear with me 1 second. I hope they are hiding it because it's brilliant. Yeah, that's most likely the case. Alan says, I would love to see HBO make a game Fateful Resident Evil TV series. Man, they've been trying to make Resident Evil for years, and every single time they make a Resident Evil movie or show, it's garbage. But they've got this new Resident Evil movie that's coming out soon that looks really good. I saw the trailer for it recently. And the guy who directed Barbarian and Weapons, I can't think of the director's name off the top of my head, but he's one of the hottest directors in Hollywood, and making that Resident Evil movie, it looks really good. It's from the perspective of an average guy, and as he goes along, his weapons get upgraded, as your character kind of does in the games, and it looks really good, the Resident Evil movie that's coming up. Hannah says, it would be good if they reveal the castle. It'd be good if they reveal the castle in part of book 1 when the kids first see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Think of how much more effective that scene is going to be if not only do they reveal the castle for the kids in the show at the same time as they reveal it for the audience watching. That's going to be double as effective. But if you've already seen what the exterior of the castle looks like in a trailer, then that scene where it gets revealed to the first time students is not going to be as effective because you've already seen what it looks like. So the anticipation of seeing it is already dispelled because you've seen it in the trailer. Zach Kreger. Yes, thank you so much, Alan. Yeah, Zach Kreger, that's his name. I couldn't think of his name off the top of my head. Zach Kreger, he did Weapons, he did Barbarian. Coming off of Weapons, that was one of the best horror films. Did it come out last year, Weapons? I think it did. That was one of the best films of the year. And Barbarian was one of the best films that year as well, when Barbarian came out. And the fact that he's moving on to Resident Evil as well, he's going to absolutely kill it. This guy is really hot at the moment, and Zach Kreger's going to kill it. If they do that, it will go viral. Yeah, you think of the reaction clips, there's going to be... You see those compilation of YouTubers who do... there's like compilations of YouTubers doing reactions to episodes of different TV shows and trailers. There's going to be so many reaction videos of people seeing Hogwarts for the first time. And it's going to go viral all over the internet. It's going to be crazy. You guys are going to get my reaction of the first time that I see it. And I'm going to be losing my damn mind. I'm going to be running around my room going crazy. Oh my god, we just saw Hogwarts. It looks insane. Oh my god, there's Hogwarts. Like going crazy. I can just see it right now. And yeah, going to be going crazy about it. I'll be like, it's Hogwarts! It's Hogwarts! There's a little example. I just saw Hogwarts! Ah! Yeah, so there's a little example of what it could look like. So, you know, preempt yourself for that video. That video is going to be coming at some point. I'll have to get hopped up on the energy drinks before I make that video. So I'm like full of energy, just like going crazy. Okay, Alan says, hope he makes a movie with all Resident Evil characters and he makes live action. Mr. X, no, he's already talked about he didn't want to make a Resident Evil movie with well-known characters. He says that if people want to see the characters, they can play the games. That's why he decided to go with an original character who's just a normal guy. That's why he didn't want to cover any of those characters from the games, because you can never give the fan base what they're looking for. People want the game accurate version of those characters. Well, if you want those characters from Resident Evil, just go and play the games. They already exist. You have countless games over the last few years to play if you want to spend time with those game characters. But if you want a new experience from a new perspective of an average guy going through the events of Resident Evil, then this is the kind of movie. So it makes sense that he's trying to distance himself from those game characters, because you can never do them justice. It doesn't matter how well you do them, you're never going to do them as well as the game counterparts. So that's why he's, you know, decided to do an original character. But I could talk about Resident Evil all day. Like, I'm a huge fan. I love Resident Evil. I've just, like, recently, the last game only came out recently, didn't it? A few months ago. And I watched an entire playthrough. I didn't play it myself, but I watched the entire playthrough of the game. The part of the game where Leon's being attacked by the giant spider, holy crap. That scared the crap out of me. Hannah says that might be an interesting point of view for a bit. Might be an interesting point of view for a bit of the HBO series. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Hannah, if I'm honest. Okay, by the way, guys, we've just hit the 2-hour mark, so I think it's going to be, I think I'm going to close off the stream here. Yes, and it looks good. You playing it anytime soon? Probably not. I probably won't be playing it anytime soon. The thing is, at the moment, I've got a gaming laptop, and my laptop isn't the best for playing high-end games. Games like Resident Evil, which have all the ray tracing and they need really intensive graphics cards. I've got a 3070 in my laptop, but the problem is, even though my laptop can run these latest games, it overheats very, very easily. And so I want to get better hardware and a better updated PC before I jump in and actually do a whole playthrough of the Resident Evil games. Like a scene with a random student in Harry's year. Yeah, exactly. That would be great to have a random student. Like, they did say it. They've already said that in this new series, Harry Potter series, they're shifting the perspective from over Harry's shoulder to other people as well. So it's not going to be fully centered on Harry's perspective around all the events. It's going to shift to other people's focus and perspective as well. They've already talked about that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. But okay, guys, like I said, I'm going to close off the stream now. We've been going for 2 hours. It's been great to have you guys here chilling out on this Friday evening as we've been kind of diving into Hogwarts Legacy. We checked out that £17,000 Harry Potter book that was for sale as well. I will put that up on the channel as an independent video as well at some point. But guys, if you can do me a huge favor, if you can help out, the last couple of videos, if you haven't already, just go onto those videos, leave a comment, hit the like button on those videos for me. It would really go a long way to supporting those videos, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you've got comments on videos and you've got likes on videos, it pushes those videos out to more people so more people can discover them. So if you have any free time and you really do want to help to support the content, which I would really appreciate, just go on to those two previous videos, the one where I explored the village with the witchy wizard shops, and the last news cycle video with Brendan Gleeson. Just hit the like button on it. Even if you don't watch the video, just hit the like button on those videos for me, and it will really help to support the content. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate any support, and you guys just being here supports the stream, supports the content, and makes this channel great. So it's always great to see you guys here. Thanks so much, Hannah. Thanks so much, Alan, Emma. Kimmy was here as well. Emma, Alan, Kimmy, Hannah. All the guys that have been chatting in the live stream. It's been great to have you guys here. Thanks so much. It's been really nice to talk to you all as always. And I will see you guys in the very next live stream or the very next video that I put up on the channel. See you guys then.